Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Canes will kick this deep to begin the game. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The Aggies offense is up first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Yeah, they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a fourth down.
The Aggies will have to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Hurricanes offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back. It's back. Caught by the receiver. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Keeping it on the ground here. Creative running there. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And it falls incomplete. backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for some space. It's Moss. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield. It's Reed. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Jukes to get free. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. Now, you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second down after that previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
And the Canes line up with a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Pulls it in. It's Concepcion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down play coming up. QB keeper all the way. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to throw. It's Speck. Looking deep down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. They'll try a pass here. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. This passing game out of sync.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. To throw, it's Speck. Grab down the middle, it's Fletcher. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. And they hand it off to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time It's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Canes are on the move here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties, got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. And here's the handoff. Makes a nice move there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's back. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
The Canes come to the line with 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Ball carrier tackled there. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. And the running back takes the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? To throw, it's Reed. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They stop him right at the 24.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Canes will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Concepcion. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Running back grabs it on a screen. Powers through. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. On the ground, it's Moss. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. To the air. It's Reed. Caught quickly. And now the defense able to bring him down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. 2nd down and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. You talk about seizing some momentum.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting off the defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Back to pass. It's Beck. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable 1st half so far in College Station. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
And the Aggies will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. You He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Defense is coming after him. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's 3rd down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense facing 3rd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's looking deep again. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Play action here on 1st down. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Receiver makes the grab. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Back to pass. It's Beck. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Owens. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off. A change of direction. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The Aggies will have to punt this one away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Dropping back, it's Beck. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Throwing off play action. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Good enough for first down yardage.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
The Canes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Beck. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's a bunch formation. Breaks into the clear. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to throw. It's Reed. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Aggies will have to kick this away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Grab behind the line, it's Daniels. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
To keeper trying to get to the marker.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Canes with 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Scanning the field, it's Beck. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle and some traffic there. Now brings up third down.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line, so let's check that out. costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A play action. Looking to throw. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll throw it now. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
Hey, the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical 4th down.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They're going to run it. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Dropping back, it's back. Makes a quick catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Important second down play coming up. Delayed handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a short completion of the tight end. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Hurricanes have first and 10 here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
To throw, it's back. He He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
He just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. They bring him down right at the 20.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quick throw, catch made. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about the defense taking advantage? 3rd down in inches. They blitz expecting run, but instead the quarterback has the ball and they come up with a sack.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking deep for late game heroics. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Now here comes the bunch formation. Leaning on the run game here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.